How does shaitan exploit even the righteous deed, and how to safeguard our sincerity, ikhlas, and keep our action aligned with divine intention?
Well, I said this is the good intention that we just described, and we're probably the only ones talking about the satanic influence within a good deed. So that's a big one now, especially in the subcontinent. They love to build masjids for Allah. Alhamdulillah, when there's no need, when there's no masjid, then beautiful, build masjid. But when there's a masjid on every corner in the West that's only because the guy wants to be Rais Jamhoor. Because they fight. We've seen them, 35 years of doing this. They make masjid, then they fight over who's going to be a president. So we know a couple of the presidents, and every time you meet them they're fighting that their board is trying to throw them out. And how many times they tried to throw this one president out, then bring him back in, throw him out, bring him… Why? Because it became like children playing musical chairs. So when the kids were small they put 5 chairs and 10 kids, and they play some sounds for them and they say, go around dun 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 dun. Then they say, okay, when we turn this off take a chair. Well then these kids end up punching each other to take only 5 chairs. There's 10 kids and they think it's a game, and the 10 kids they start to push each other to get the 5 chairs, then those 5 go out, then they take 1 chair away. Then there's 6 chairs trying to go for 3 people, or 3 people trying to go for 6 chairs. So this game of fighting over chair and position, tariqahs don't have that. There is no position, there's no chairs for anyone to sit on, there's no decisions for anyone to make, because this tariqah took the sickness away. So now these masjids are run by people who want to sit on a board of directors, and mainly businessmen. So businessmen whom are not learned alims, they're not even taught by awliya. So what is a businessman or a doctor doing on a board of a masjid, for what? Why he doesn't just go back to his office and manage his office? Because this is a cloud for them. They want to go back home and say, oh I run masjid. Back home there is nobody running a private masjid, that's illegal. Every Muslim country runs their own masjids through their own waqaf. In Turkey you can't open a masjid, in Pakistan you can't open masjid, and nowhere in the Middle East can you open a masjid. That's under the government, under your zakat that comes to the government. They put the masjid, they teach the imam, and they put the imam inside the masjid. But they came here and they made like business models where, okay, we're going to all open masjids now, and we're going to have board of directors and they have votes, and then these are business people who want to be presidents, and then they fight and they open a next one because it's just another corporation, and they'll open another center. So this is not really for Allah anymore, and inside it are definitely not the people who understand sujood. So when you come to him and say, we want to have majlis of Salli ala Nabi, say, oh no, this questionable. What questionable? So you don't understand what this is sujood, you don't even understand this is a house of Allah and needs to have zikrullah. So no, yeah, because they're thinking it's a business and they want to make a profit on a Jummah, and they want to do this and they want to do… So yeah, this is when piety is now interfering with business, and the religion becomes just a business. And that's one of the big dangers of it, where in Muslim countries that's not allowed. So why are then the Sufis, they don't make those types of masjids, they have what's called khanaqah, khana-e agha, the house of the agha. So they have houses of zikr. They're not claiming that there's a masjid, they're not claiming to do those services. They have a house and people gather for dhikr and some teachings on the nafs and the soul and beauty, and nothing political, and they have nothing to do with trying to make a political movement with people. So this is very difficult and very dangerous time for these people getting involved in these types of things.